Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we'll be looking at our picks for the 10 sexiest Zelda characters.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we'll be going over the most attractive characters from the Legend of Zelda franchise. If there's a Zelda character you think is hotter than Death Mountain, but whose absence you're ready to erupt about, please tell us in the comments. Girahim, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and Hyrule Warriors. A recurring antagonist in Skyward Sword, Girahim is a sword spirit whose dress sense is as razor sharp as his blade. Ostentatious and gregarious, Girahim has an androgynous appearance and outfits that are as flashy as he is. Girahim may be a little self-obsessed and undeniably a villain, but when you look as fabulous as he does, we can't be too mad about seeing him get in Link's way time and time again. Plus, you know the guy's probably a good kisser, what with all that tongue action he's got going on. Lana Cia, Hyrule Warriors. These two characters were originally part of one being, so it feels fine to talk about both of them here. These two sorceresses are both drop-dead gorgeous, but in very different ways. Lana is very lively and cheerful, and her blue hair and midriff-bearing outfit make her seem like a dancer. Meanwhile, Cia is sultrier and more seductive, and her outfit emphasizes other assets as well as a lot of leg. Both are sexy in different ways, and it all comes down to which side of their coin you prefer. Cass, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Oh. Yeah, we're not ashamed to admit it. We all know Cass is hot. A tall, muscular Rito musician, Cass can be found all over Hyrule, sharing his songs of the hero Link to its people to bring them hope. Cass doesn't even realize that he's meeting the hero he sings of when he talks to Link. Not only is it flattering to have someone sing songs about us, Link, but it's extra flattering when it's a big, beautiful birdman with sparkling eyes doing it. It's just too bad he's married. All the good ones are taken, as they say. Impa, Various. Impa is frequently shown as Princess Zelda's advisor across the different eras of the Zelda franchise. Although sometimes depicted as an elderly woman, which can still be sexy depending on who you ask, Impa is generally hotter as a younger woman. She's had a lot of great looks over the years. There's her stern, middle-aged appearance in Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword gives her an exotic look, Hyrule Warriors sees her in a sexy ninja outfit, and her most recent appearance in Age of Calamity gives Impa a more innocent, yet still badass ninja look, reminiscent of her granddaughter Paya. Regardless of which one you prefer, Impa always exudes plenty of wisdom, confidence, and sexiness. Ganondorf, Various. He may be the villain of the Zelda franchise, but Ganondorf is one handsome devil. In his Ganon form, he's quite monstrous, but as a human, Ganondorf isn't half bad looking, even if he is a bad guy. Green skin aside, Ganondorf has that muscular, prideful, middle-aged man vibe going on. Plus, he's a member of the Gerudo tribe, which churns out red-haired hottie after red-haired hottie, regardless of gender, though Ganondorf is typically the only man. Also, 99% of guys can't pull off a mullet, but Ganondorf is the exception that proves the rule. Midna, Twilight form, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, and Hyrule Warriors. Midna spends most of Twilight Princess as Link's impish companion character from the Twilight Realm. She's cute, but she isn't what we would consider sexy. That is, until close to the end of the game. Then, her true form is restored to that of a statuesque, blue-skinned woman with orange hair. Midna's outfit is both elegant and sexy, and combined with her cheeky attitude, you've got the recipe for not only a beautiful character, but one who's very enticing as well. We don't get to see much of her in this form, so she definitely leaves us wanting more, and that is always sexy. Sidon, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Pardon the entrance, but you're a Hylian, aren't you? I was hoping perhaps you'd have a moment to talk.
What is it with Breath of the Wild and hot, non-human guys? Prince Sidon is heir to the Zora throne, champion of its people and brother of their former champion. Tall, red, and fishy, Sidon probably isn't the first thing most of us think of as sexy. However, he's just such an earnest, thoughtful, and all-around good dude that we can't help but like him. Of course, the fact that he's basically shirtless and has a winning smile, which may or may not make our hearts melt, certainly doesn't hurt either. Urbosa, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help.
Speaking of Hyrule's champions, Urbosa is another extremely sexy member of that group. Urbosa is leader of the Gerudo tribe, who, as we've said, are basically all knockouts. And she's the biggest stunner of them all. Fit and drop-dead gorgeous, she exemplifies the sexy Amazon warrior archetype that the Gerudo are designed around. She's a caring and strong leader to her people and a capable warrior. Urbosa is also able to command lightning, which is fitting since every time we see her, we're shocked at how beautiful she is. Zelda, Various. The titular princess or princesses around which these games usually revolve. There have been many Zeldas. And luckily, in most games where she appears, she's beautiful. In Twilight Princess, she has an austere beauty, while Skyward Sword depicts her as the girl next door. Ocarina of Time has a classically gorgeous Zelda, while in Breath of the Wild, the fandom certainly appreciated her assets. That's all we're saying. Hell, even while disguised as Sheik, Zelda makes us feel things. Before we get to our last pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Great Fairies, Various. Even when triangular, these scantily clad ladies get us going. Rudo, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Hyrule Warriors. The Zora Princess is a blue-skinned beauty. Mifa, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Demure, petite, and devoted. If Link isn't going to marry her, we will.
I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
And now, it's time to reveal our last pick. Beetle, Various. What, you guys don't think this goofy shopkeeper is hot? What are your standards, people? No, we're kidding. Our last pick is actually Tingle, Various. What's sexier than a little middle-aged man who's into fairy cosplay and overcharging you for maps? No, we're obviously kidding again, but for real this time, our last pick is Link, Various. The franchise may be named after Zelda, but it's Link we spend most of our time with during these games. And it's a good thing too, since he's often easy on the eyes. The strong silent type is always popular, and Link frequently combines that archetype with the slender, pretty blonde guy look that's popular with, well, a lot of people. Seriously, play any Zelda game and everyone is thirsty for Link. Like Zelda, Link has also had a gender-swapped version of himself in the form of Linkle, who's also quite sexy. And of course, there's that time Link dressed as a Gerudo. That awoke something in all of us. But no matter what he's dressed in, Link is the sexy hero this franchise deserves.
Check out these other great clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.